Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Smith really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. He's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bone Crusher Smith. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
What a good counter punch by Smith. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good block by El Terrible. Halfway through round number one. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving.
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by El Terrible. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Last 10 seconds of this first round. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his glove, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Unable to score with the hook. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Showing you some defense there with the block. Halfway through round number 2. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by El Terrible. Wow, is he defensively sound. Parries that punch away. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Good block there by Smith. Nice block by Smith. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by El Terrible. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Able to cover up that gut. A headshot blocked.
block by El Terrible. Solid counter punch by Smith. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
10 clicks of the top. How about that exchange? Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Comes back with the left hand again. Good job protecting himself. Blocks that belt line well. Defense turns to offense by El Terrible. Devastating blow by Smith. Halfway through this round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. One to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He scored well after being hit himself. Blocks that punch. And a well-placed counter by El Terrible. Punch by El Terrible. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Good block by El Terrible. Wow, is he defensively sound. Halfway into round number 5 here. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Way to block there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Last 10 seconds. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Now that's some fine work right there by Smith. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Targeted counterpunch by El Terrible. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
A little defense turns to offense by El Terrible. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Halfway through this round here. And a smart counterpunch by Smith.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Double jab by Smith. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Now that's some fine work right there by Smith. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Right back with some offense of his own. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Smith. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Smith. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Wow! And he crashes home a body shot. Great counter punch. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Watch the hook. Go side to side.
Blocks the headshot.
Side to side.
Able to cover up that gut.
You gotta protect yourself. Back to the body.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Smith. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
In and out. In and out. In and out.
Nice two-punch combo by El Terrible. Well off the mark by Smith. Well, he told us all week long, hey, I want to keep it on the outside. I don't care where he is. This fight's not going his way right now.
No, it's not. And I don't care how long he is, how tall he is, but just look at his feet. When he throws punches, they're sliding forward. And that's why he's not keeping that advantage on the outside.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Smith. Good block by Bone Crusher. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Blocks that belt line well. Good-looking counter punch. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Not precise at all by Smith. Nice block by Bone Crusher. He scored well after being hit himself. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Smith. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Excellent counterpunch by El Terrible. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Good counterpunch. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Smith. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
You gotta protect yourself. Keep it going.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Hand up, hand up. Keep on,
Blocks that punch. Well-placed counter punch by Smith. We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot, maybe when he's pulling out.
And a good counter by Smith. Forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Good looking counter punch. Smith's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. He says, right back with the left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Well-placed counter punch by El Terrible. Good block by El Terrible. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. And a good counter by El Terrible. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Nice block by Bone Crusher. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Smith. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good defensive skill. Blocks it away. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. El Terrible's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Comes right back with a shot of his own. You can see there's blood on his cheek. him with a left hand. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
There's another left hand from him. Gets rid of that body shot. Good exchange. He fires back. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good block by El Terrible. Smith showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
Wow, is he defensively sound. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Dismiss that body shot. Fires right back at him. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the bouts. A draw.
So it goes down in the books as a draw. Some may be disappointed, but that's the end result. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Good night from ringside.